playing football.
You're a Jags pajama pants? Why was that?
That's the first thing I ordered off Amazon when I got drafted. So
You feel it that
night.
How have these past 2 days been for you, just being able to be on the field?
It's been a blessing, to come out here with the guys, with the rookies, and just come out here and work every day, try to get better.
Does it feel real yet? You're in the NFL.
I definitely feel real. Come out here for this team. It's hot. I've been a little kid out here playing, so yeah, I love it.
Liam says next week you'll start getting integrated more into the defense. When I say that, what does that mean to you? Has that get the juices flowing, or is it just another day at the office?
I've been already getting integrated to the defense. I've been doing offense and defense. The past 2 days, I just came out here and did offense.
The fans being out here such a wave. What was that experience like, just practicing?
It's been a blessing, to have the fans come out here and check us out. Check out the whole team and the rookies. So it's been a blessing.
Has it been different for you at all to have to learn 2 playbooks? I know you probably did it in the past, but at the NFL level, has it been different so far?
Not so much different. You just got to get used to it. It's just a lot of different type of calls, but other than that, the defense is pretty easy. Just got to get used to the offense.
What about the offense? What makes that a challenge a little bit?
Just longer calls and concepts are different. So you just got to
I saw there were a few times over there where if you didn't get it right how you wanted it, you would go right back to the front line. Just why was it so important for you to get that kind of down?
Because organization expected a lot out of me. Expect me to come out here and play right away. So I'm gonna do whatever it takes for me to get out there and play right away.
You used to, I know you used to pacing yourself conditioning wise, but do you have to pace yourself a little bit because of exactly what you just said? There's high expectation to do too much too soon. Are you ready for that, or can you pace that out through the next few months until the start of the season?
No, I'm definitely ready, but we're going to take our time with it, and we're just going to get better each day.
When did you meet Edgar Bennett, and walk us through that relationship?
When I met him, when I came here, it was like we hit it off right away. He's been in Green Bay. He taught Devontae Adams, so, just seeing him coach a player like that is just, I know I can learn a lot from him.
Anything stand out to you about Ransaw? I know it's early, but anything in terms of personality or player?
I don't know what to tell you about that one.
How about some of the other wide receivers that are here? Did you know any of them before you got into the room with them?
Yeah, I know a couple of them, but, we just going to go in there as a group and just try our hardest, be on the team and fight for each other and go out there and play.
Nice to have a couple teammates here, former Colorado.
Yeah, it's very nice to have my boys out here, coming out here and balling.
Did you have anything to do? Did you push for them, or it was a surprise?
It was a surprise to me. They did what they had to do to get to this level, so I'm excited for them.
Travis, when you take on a leadership role of sorts, even around the rookies, do you embrace that kind of thing?
Yes, I definitely embrace being a leader in the room. I try to do everything right so they can follow behind me and do the same as me.
You're out here dancing, doing your thing. Is it important for you to be authentic, to be who you are, regardless of being a rookie or whatever?
Yes, it's definitely a blessing to be able to do that. I got to be authentic. Got to bring the energy up out here. Make sure everyone is having fun. With a smile on their face and doing what we love.
Why is that important? Why is that important from a team standpoint?
It just helps all of us bond in a different way. So it's definitely super important.
Silly question, but when you start doing offense, defense, and in practice, is somebody just handing you a white jersey and a teal jersey, or how's this work?
I don't know yet. They probably just changed my color, and I've been a different color than everybody.
Yeah, has there been anything about, since you got drafted, about the onboarding process or just being here, anything been surprising to you or something that you weren't expecting at all?
Nah, nothing's been surprising. I just go and be where my feet are, so I'm just excited to be here.
Have you guys worked with Trevor Lawrence at all yet?
No, my boat is not here yet. It will get here in like 5 days.
Interactions with Trevor Lawrence, and what's that been like?
Yeah, I talked to him on the phone. That's just private, what we talked about and our conversations. But yeah, I talked to him.
Is there anyone that you're looking forward to seeing when you all get together?
I'm looking forward to seeing all the vets. I'm ready to take knowledge from them and go out there and just build a bond and get started.
Stuff to keep the weight on out here, and it's only going to get hotter. Ideally for you, what would you like to play at this year?
Whatever the coach told me to play at. Nah, he just let me go. He just let me go out here and just play and just have fun.
Anything else?
All right, thanks, Travis.
All right, thank you.